Hi, third graders. Today is Thursday, April 30th. It's the last day in April today. So we are working on our writing this week. And remember that with our writing, we've been talking about coronavirus, what we know about coronavirus, how it's made us feel. And if you've already written about that last week, this week you can be writing about what you think it might be like to be someone who's still working, like a grocery store worker or a doctor or a nurse. So we're going to scroll down here to Thursday, and today we are editing our paragraphs. So here's a nice little checklist for us to follow of things that we need to keep in mind when we're editing our paragraphs. We need to make sure we have 5 sentences in each of our paragraphs. We have capital letters, finger spaces, periods. Sight words are spelled correctly. Indentation, we need to make sure we're doing that, and making sure we wrote about the right topic, either coronavirus and how it's affecting you, or how it might be affecting those who are still working right now. So let's go look at my example from the other day. Here we go. So I have my first paragraph here, and I want to see and just edit it. I want to read through it, make sure that it makes sense, make sure I have all the sentences I need, all the punctuation and all that. And then once I think that it's good, I'm going to copy it to a new blank page so that I have it fresh and I can see it, and really make sure that I have those indents too, because I won't submit it on this layout. I'm going to move it to a new page. So first, I have my topic up here, coronavirus. The coronavirus has changed how I live my life. And I'm going to keep that just the way it is. That's good. Now, beginning of the new sentence, and I have a capital letter, so that's good. That doesn't look very capital to me. I'm going to make my I capital because I'm talking about myself and I'm a noun. Now I have to stay at home and do my student teaching online, period. And so far I have 2 sentences. I'm going to keep track of that so that I make sure I have 5. I also cannot see my friends in person or go out to eat. That's my 3rd. Period. We do not know very much about coronavirus, but we do know that it is very contagious and it is kind of like the flu. 4. And I notice that I spelt flu like a bird flying. That bird flew over there. And that is actually not correct, even though it sounds the same. When I say it's kind of like the flu, I'm talking about the flu, the sickness. And that is actually spelt F-L-U. It sounds the same, but they are different. So I'm going to change that there. And then I have my period. And then down here is my last sentence. Coronavirus has affected me in many ways. 5. So I have 5 sentences here. This paragraph, I read through it. I think it makes sense. I didn't have very much to fix with that one. That was pretty good. I think I spelt everything right. I have all the right punctuation. So that one is ready to be transferred. I'm going to go to my next one now and see if this one needs anything done. Paragraph 2. The coronavirus makes me feel sad, frustrated, concerned, happy, and confident. That's my first sentence. And I noticed something in here. I'm listing my feelings. I say, makes me feel sad, frustrated, concerned, happy, and confident. I listed 5 different feelings. And when I make a list, what do I have to do? Does anyone know? What do you have to do when you make a list? Am I missing something there? I am missing some commas. When you make a list, you have to add commas in between everything so that we know that it's a list. So I need, there, okay. I have a lot of text boxes here. I need to add commas after every feeling so that when I read it or someone else reads it, they know I'm listing something. And I actually did put a comma after happy for my last one. So that sentence is good now. I have a period here. And oh, my next sentence, I need to make sure that that's a capital letter. It's also a noun, so I definitely have to make sure it's capital. I feel sad and frustrated that I cannot go out and visit my friends and family. I also feel concerned about my grandma and everyone's health. That sounds a little long to me. I think maybe I meant to have this be a new sentence here when I say I also feel concerned. So I'm going to put a period there. And I noticed that I spelt friends wrong. Friends is F-R-I-E-N-D-S. So I'm going to change that. So I feel sad and frustrated that I cannot go out and visit my friends and family, period. I also feel concerned about my grandma and everyone's health. I'm saying everyone's health as in their own health. So that means it's possessive. And so I'm going to have to put an apostrophe there. So I'm going to count my sentences again because I lost track here. The coronavirus makes me feel sad, frustrated, concerned, happy, and confident. That's 1. I feel sad and frustrated that I cannot go out and visit my friends and family. There's 2. I also feel concerned about my grandma and everyone's health. That's 3. I need to capitalize that. I am happy that people are finding ways to stay connected. There's 4. I am confident that this will end and hopeful that will be soon. Okay, so that was my 5th sentence, but I still have my closing sentence. So it looks like I maybe have 1 too many sentences because that gives me 6. So I'm going to have to see if I can maybe combine 2 sentences or maybe just take 1 out because I know there's a lot we could say about coronavirus, but sometimes we just have to figure out what's most important. What do I most want people to know? So I'm going to think, I feel sad and frustrated that I cannot go out and visit my friends and family. That's a big feeling that I'm feeling right now, so I'm going to leave that one in there. I also feel concerned about my grandma and everyone's health. I also feel very strongly about that one. I think that's a big feeling I'm also feeling. I'm happy that people are finding ways to stay connected. That's good too. I think I'm going to take out my last sentence because I think that I'm ending it on a good note saying I'm happy that people are finding ways to stay connected. Oh, and you know what? I think, I'm just going to delete that sentence. So now this becomes my 5th sentence and I have a 5-sentence paragraph here. So, and my final sentence, the coronavirus has changed my life and it has given me many emotions. And look, I did not capitalize that letter at the beginning of the sentence. Has changed my life and it has given me many emotions. And I thought a little bit about this closing sentence and I decided that I really want to change the wording a little bit. Not very much because I kind of like the way that it is, but I thought of a better way to phrase it. So I'm going to say instead, the coronavirus has changed my life and made me feel many emotions. And I think that wording sounds a little bit better for me. So the coronavirus has changed my life and made me feel many emotions. And you feel free to steal that because that's totally okay with me if you have the same closing sentence that I do. So here is my edited version. And now I'm going to copy that onto a new page so that I can make sure I have my indents and make sure I'll read it again to make sure that it flows well before I submit it tomorrow. So now your job after you've edited it is to just transfer it onto the next page. And if you like editing as you transfer, that's okay too. This is just the way I chose to do it, to edit first, and then I'm going to transfer. And tomorrow, you will be turning in your final drafts. So this version, once it's all typed up here on its own piece of paper or own document, we're going to submit that on Seesaw. And then if you can record yourself reading what you've written, that would also be awesome. And if you have a drawing or a picture you'd like to include, maybe something you've been doing a lot since you've been home, you can also do that. But you don't have to if you don't have anything, that's okay. And then that's it for the week. So I'm not going to have a video tomorrow because all you're going to be doing is submitting it and recording it. And I know that you guys are experts at submitting things on Seesaw now. So I hope you have a great rest of the week and a great weekend. And next week, I believe I will be doing math. So I will see you for math lessons. Bye, third grade.